Greetings to everyone watching this video.
Today, we will demonstrate the Saafwater platform, which consists of the Saafwater hardware and the Saafwater dashboard. We are making this video on 12th of October 2021 because we have now completed 34 days of hardware and software testing and 40 days of data collection from different water sources. This allows us to bring in more features that we had promised in the month of July of 2021. I'm sure you must be wondering what Saaf Water is. Saaf Water is an AI IoT platform that becomes crucial in fighting water contamination worldwide. We don't even know whether the water we are drinking is clean or not. And that is why Saaf Water does
A. Regularly monitor and inform the groundwater quality to the community along with the appropriate purification methods. B. Predict any seasonal anomalies and inform any degradation. And C. Reduces dependencies on time consuming test kits and lab tests for approximate assessments.
all this in a one-stop platform that has an on-site visual indicator for those who are away from technology, especially the ones who do not use a smartphone or a phone, and an SMS based warning provision for those who aren't connected to the internet. All this brings us closer to our vision of making water quality information inclusive and accessible.
I'm sure you must be curious now. Let's see it in action.
We have two water samples here. Both visually look drinkable and visually look very clean. Let's see how it is with our Saaf Water platform. I've inserted the sensors and the probes of Saaf Water hardware in the first sample. Let's see how it is. When I turn on the Saaf Water hardware, which checks for or assesses the data after every 2 hours, it immediately checks for all the water parameters like TDS, turbidity, pH, electrical conductivity, and the water temperature. With all this data, it analyzes and runs an undemanding custom model to analyze the water quality. Here you can see the on-site visual indicator has turned green, which means the water requires minimal purification like boiling before consumption. Let's see it in the dashboard. Before that, let me reload the our Saaf Water dashboard. You can see whatever is reflected on the on-site visual indicator corresponds to the information that is portrayed on the Saaf Water dashboard. You can see the Saaf Water dashboard displays the water quality summary as very good along with the purification method that it suggests and also the usage that the user around can use the water for. Along with the water quality summary, the Saaf Water dashboard also shows various water parameters which is almost real time. Along with water parameters and water quality summary, it also displays the history and the water quality summary history. All of this is also available in different languages which can be accessed from this drop down. And also there are some more features that are coming soon like seasonal predictions and lab test analysis along with the data that is collected by the Saaf Water hardware. Now let's put our probes in the other water sample that we have. Both visually look pure. Let me turn off the device so that we can switch to the next water sample and need not wait for the 2 hours delay. So let me put in the probes in this water sample. You can see I'm just putting the probes randomly or casually in the water because the Saaf Water hardware is a less labor intensive device. Let me turn on the device. You can see the probes are put into the second sample. Let's see whether the water is clean or not because visually it looks clean. Let's wait for the device to analyze. So what once it analyzes, you can see the on-site visual indicator indicates the water is bad or worse and it's not fit for consumption. Let's see whether it corresponds in the dashboard or not. You can see it corresponds in the dashboard. It seems that the TDS is very high, and that is why, which is unpurifiable, and that is why the water quality summary shows it as worse and unfit for consumption without any purification method. Please note that purification methods shown here are household techniques and not actual purification methods done in industries or in large scale sites. That is why it's showing unfit for consumption and no purification methods.
Imagine how many people are drinking contaminated water like this worldwide, which appears to be visually clear and potable. And that is why we are very confident that Saaf water, when implemented, will avert many fatalities and save millions of lives worldwide.